wet, sweat, sweat, ooh, ooh, wet, sweat, sweat, ooh, wet, sweat, sweat, ooh, ooh, wet, sweat, sweat, ooh, wet, 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 ooh, wet, 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 ooh, wet, 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 ooh, wet, 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 ooh, wet, sweat.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started.
I need the energy, all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy, all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy, all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up.
Look at that. That is spectacular. That's amazing.
I need the energy, all the way up.
Goodness. No, he didn't. Gentlemen, that's gorgeous.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And here's a look at some numbers for Talen Horton-Tucker.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, I just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. That's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that. Kevin, nobody calls a game like you.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. And now the Lakers starting group. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Bradley. And it's Horton-Tucker in at the 3. And for the Celtics, Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Horford in at the 4. And in the early part of the season, Doris, some teams still working out the kinks. Where does the level of play peak, you think, in the regular season?
You know what, Kevin, on any given night, you can see an incredible game. At the start of the year, guys are anxious. They're ready to play, and so you might see something spectacular. There can be that feeling out process early on where teams are trying to determine how they're going to be most successful. The one thing we know, Kevin, you do not want to peak too soon. What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
And the way Russell Westbrook racks up triple-doubles is just incredible. Does it so often. A testament, Doris, to his strong work ethic.
I mean, this guy plays with such competitive spirit on both ends of the floor. Russell is relentless. He will sacrifice his body, and his teammates appreciate the effort he gives every single night.
Now, here's Schroeder. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game. Horton-Tucker, the pass to LeBron. Good work defensively by Horford. And it's the Celtics ball to the right side. Schroeder against Westbrook. And that one's good. Schroeder.
For a guy who's a little bit smaller at the guard position, Schroeder is fearless. I think he likes contact.
James looking it over. Driving inside. And it's sent back by Horford. And Tatum the bucket on the assist from Smart.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here's LeBron. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Bradley passes to Horton-Tucker. And the Lakers with another miss. Outside Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Horford. hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
James kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Horton Tucker. Davis dishes to James. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. 5 on the clock. And he converts the layup.
This guy's a pro at absorbing contact. Almost wants you to foul him as he scores it. Oh, LeBron James.
Now here's Schroeder. He had 15 points last outing. And no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Davis, the pass to James. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
Yes, that goes in.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's LeBron over Horford. And that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And it's Schroeder in the corner. Here's Tatum. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Lakers trail by 4. The kick out to Westbrook. Driving in. That shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Tatum's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
So Boston ends up going with the new group. Anthony kicks to Monk. Picked by Anthony. Rondo passes to Monk. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Howard, good.
I'll tell you, running the pick and roll to perfection right there is Dwight Howard. Nice, strong roll to the cup.
So it's Richardson with the jam.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Here's Anthony. Off on the layup.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Tanner, high post. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Monk. That one goes. Count it.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
Boston leading by 4. Driving to the basket. Pritchard passes to Nesmith. Now here's Richardson. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. Knocked loose. Here's Anthony. And Boston with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Richardson outside. And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics lead by 4. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, Rajon Rondo winning title. In Boston and Los Angeles.
Having my son witness the opportunity of me winning at a later age in my career. I won when I was 21, but coming full circle many, many moons later, my son's 9 now at the time, so he was able to witness me win a championship, and that's probably the greatest feeling I've ever had in basketball.
I can understand being able to share those special moments with the ones you love.
And that's what it's all about. And for Rondo, who knows, maybe someday we'll win even more
That's his
as a coach.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Tatum out there with Williams. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Smart. And it's Horford in its center. That's the Boston 5. And it's Jason Tatum. And here we go with the coach's challenge. No surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the
Previous play is under
what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see this...
After the review, the challenge is successful.
Which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be. Sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
James checked in for Anthony.
Russell Westbrook will seek the mid-range to get himself started offensively. That's the comfort zone right there.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Horford trying to free himself up. And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 8 points.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Davis. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Passes it to Horton Tucker. Bradley dishes to LeBron. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. Anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Williams, he's checked in for Williams. The Lakers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. James against Horford. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Horford against LeBron. 4 on the clock. And there's the drive. And they take the lead. LeBron's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
Hey, LeBron James wins this battle right at the beginning. Explosive first step.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. It's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take, leaving him out there.
Lakers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And the pass to Davis. Back to LeBron. Davis with a screen on Horford. Over Horford.
Help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Kicks to LeBron. Wants to get it to Westbrook and does. Shoots over Schroeder. That's tipped.
Wow, twice on the pipe for Dennis Schroeder.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Los Angeles.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Cantor, he's checked in for Horford. Smith comes in for Jason Tatum. Richardson, he's checked in for Smart. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Westbrook. Howard kicks to Westbrook. Los Angeles with another miss. For Boston, they've gone a nice 3-3 to start the second. Richardson attacking. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Another shot. Richardson, good. Richardson's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Jordan against Cantor. Outside Jordan. Over to the left wing. Howard, the pass to Anthony. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And kind of like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Richardson attacking. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Bradley. That shot is off. Now the Celtics take it the other way. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him. Williams' shot is off. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Pass to Westbrook. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Can't hit from the elbow.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Pritchard. Misses the 3. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Westbrook. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. It's Richardson on the wing, guarded by Jordan. The kick out to Williams. Shoots the 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics out in front. They lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and so good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Checking out the Celtics, they've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier. Plenty of competition ahead of them and not much room for error.
And now a look at how that first half went for the Celtics. They're in a close one.
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots, and executing.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Taking a look at the Lakers. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Bradley is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Horton Tucker in at the three.
Now, guys, that's just superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Schroeder against Westbrook. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded closely. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
And they're bringing you up close and personal at the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Davis against Williams. James outside. From 10 feet out. That one a little long. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Down low, Williams. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Bradley.
Team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Robert Williams.
That one misses for Williams.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Westbrook.
I'll tell you, don't forget about Marcus Smart's vertical. Twice on the pipes, rejects that shot.
Schroeder finds Williams. Schroeder, right side. Passes to Horford. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. A drive by Schroeder. Nice crossover to get that one. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the night.
Instant offense. Dennis Schroeder can fire up his team with that gritty dribble drive.
Schroeder against Westbrook. Fires from the wing. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Well, traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks. Here are the ones leading the league this year. Dennis Schroeder, fourth.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league. And that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
You know, but even so, don't take for granted what this group has done at the free throw line. They deserve a ton of credit for the work they've put in to achieve that level of consistency and excellence.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers. Nice ball movement by Boston. Now here's Tatum. Defense is right there.
And wingspan, mobility. Davis is basically a shooter's nightmare. One of the great shot blockers in the league.
LeBron against Schroeder. From 15 feet away, that one wide left. Boston leading by 3. The pass to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Davis. Rebound, Boston. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Tatum drives in. There's the dish to Smart. Davis against Tatum. Here's Smart. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 5.
And we talk about Smart as a leader. This guy's not afraid to get up in a teammate's shirt if that's what it calls for.
There's no doubt this guy is so passionate and so vocal. And what you love more than anything is the willingness to take head-on tough issues. Some guys will shy away, not Mr. Marcus Smart.
Goes back up. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Horford. Neesmith comes in for Tatum. Josh Richardson's checked in for Smart. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Los Angeles, Howard's checked in for Davis. Jordan comes in for LeBron. And Carmelo Anthony subbed in for Talen Horton-Tucker. Pass to Carmelo. Back to Monk. Howard with a screen on Richardson. Monk kicks to Jordan to end the drought. And again, no good by the Lakers. Celtics leading by 7. Here's Pritchard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Good D by Rondo. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Now, here's Neesmith. He's guarded by Howard. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Kanter. Count it. Good. And the Celtics lead by 9.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Rondo with a clean look. And again, the Lakers no good. For Boston, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Richardson, no luck. And here is Monk. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And the Celtics with possession here. Here's Pritchard. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
And always good to see Rondo being active defensively, more than capable of shutting down his man.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Celtics lead by 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return.
The Celtics dancers.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
It's the fourth quarter.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Celtics leading by 9. A moment now to reset the lights. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Boston. They've got Smart. Horford is out there with Williams. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Schroeder in at the point. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And there's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossibly contained Davis inside.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Celtics.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. And the shot goes down. Schroeder's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Westbrook with a screen for LeBron. Over Horford. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. Al Horford with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Tatum against Westbrook. Shakes him. And Davis sends it back. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. To the middle. Davis kicks to Anthony. Bradley, no one around him. Good on the triple.
I'll tell you, Avery Bradley showing great confidence in that three-point ability. So the defense has now got to keep him legit.
All right, look who's coming on us to the court.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. The 3 from Tatum. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Great job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Anthony Davis, that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Tatum.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
The line for 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails them both. Lakers trail by 6. LeBron passes to Davis. Back to James. And the dunk by James.
That'll give your team a jolt of energy. LeBron James, no doubt.
Up top, Tatum. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. He gets it in there.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Westbrook finds James. Westbrook a screen on Horford. Horford against James. Here's Westbrook. He takes it in, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
Smart on the wing. And the layup falls. And it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
And this is where Marcus Smart has gotten so much better at reading the defense. He sees an open lane, and he attacks it.
Here's James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouled in there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The line for the Lakers, LeBron James, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Both shots good from the stripe.
I think we'll think of LeBron James as one of the greatest to ever do it, but we'll also remember him as being a tremendous leader, guys. Not only for every organization, but for the league and for his community. I so admire his willingness to speak his mind about things that truly matter.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Lakers ball.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Davis with a screen on Horford. And it's sent back by Horford. Here's Tatum. And the rejection by James.
Wow, LeBron James sends it back emphatically. That was a message, folks.
It's stolen by Davis. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Excellent D there from Williams. Celtics leading by 6. Tatum down low. Guarded by Bradley. Bradley with some nice D. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And James throws it down home.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
And that one's good. Schroeder's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
It's LeBron with the drive. No good. Shot missing. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
James wide open. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here he goes. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Boston.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jason Tatum.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Austin with the ball. 8-point game. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Tatum, good. The nice assist for Williams.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Schroeder outside. Misses the shot.
Westbrook has the ability to create havoc with his athleticism to challenge shots.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
You know, Coach told us we didn't deserve to make any shots. You know, we were too tense. We weren't having any fun. You know, we started having a lot more fun second half. Guys were smiling and cheering, and we had some shots.
Well, it's good to know that if you smile, you make shots. I'll keep that in mind. Congrats, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.